Hello everyone. Today I want to quickly share AppSumo revenue and answer some of the questions people have about how much AppSumo makes, how much they pay creators, what is AppSumo like, blah 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 blah. Right? Now, I did some research and based on a couple of things I've been able to find, I I'm going to share it with you guys. Right? Now, let's see. First, how does AppSumo generate revenue? Well, it's simple. If you go to AppSumo's site now, you see that they sell softwares, they sell courses, right? Software and courses. And if you see these softwares, right, for each of these softwares that they sell, now the first method they use to earn revenue is from AppSumo Originals, right? So AppSumo Originals is simply uh, tools, softwares owned by AppSumo themselves. So this is not third party or other companies that they are selling it to. And what do we have here? Let's see. It's something like this. You scroll down, you're going to see AppSumo Original. Now these are softwares that are in the AppSumo Original 2 stack. There's Tidycar, SendFox. Tidycar is for calendar and scheduling. SendFox is for email marketing. BreezeDog is to sign signatures electronically. KingSumo is to run context and viral giveaways, right? So these are the softwares that they sell and they own. It's AppSumo that owns it. They maintain it, generate and do everything, right? So they make 100% revenue from this one, right? Because they are the owner of the softwares. Then the other softwares, these ones are listed by other creators and other companies. What they do is they have a revenue share, right? And let me show you the revenue share. Coming. It was somewhere. Sorry, just now. Coming. Let me find it. Yeah. Uh-huh. So what AppSumo does is AppSumo takes 30% from any sale that you make on the platform, and then they take 5% from customers that you bring. So what that means is, I'll give an example. You see this software now, the owner of this software swipe one. If the customers, users of AppSumo, they see the software and they buy it, AppSumo will give the owner of the software 70%, and then they will take 30% as their cut. While if this owner of this software, they promote it on their website and they have their own special link, they promote it and send people to come to this AppSumo platform to buy, guess what will happen? They will get 95% of the cost and AppSumo will take 5% to cover revenue, fees, processing and all the transaction stuff, right? So that's the revenue share for the platforms. They make revenue from softwares and they also make revenue from courses, right? So they make, where's that list? So I talked about Sumo Originals. They also have Plus membership. Plus membership. They have Plus membership. That one is $100 or $99 a year. They have what else? They have other creators, right? So other softwares that are listed on the platform, they make money from that. Softwares and courses, they make money from that. So these are like the three major ways AppSumo makes money. So that's, I explained the business model. They get, guess what? What happens is that by promoting these softwares, these creators, they get what do you call it? They get they get word of mouth, they get exposure and all that. Yeah. So the next thing is, how much revenue does AppSumo make annually? Well, the thing about revenue is that everybody has different figure, but from what I was able to find, I think there's a thread by the founder of AppSumo, Noah Kagan. He says AppSumo does approximately $8.3 million per month in revenue. So if we look at that, it means that AppSumo does about $80 million in revenue, which means that this article is correct. In 2023, the company had $80 million in sales, right? So that's about $80 million in a year. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, right? That's a lot of money. So that's the revenue they make in a year. Now, a couple of things I want to see is how popular is this AppSumo of the thing we're talking about, right? How popular is it? Well, to find that how popular, I want to check their traffic on SimilarWeb. So that way we're able to see the popularity of the platform. So you see AppSumo now, see their wow, 3.4 million visits per month. So that's about 3.4 million persons check and visit. Now, the 3.4 million doesn't mean that 3.4 million people visit it, because I know that as a user of AppSumo, in a day, in a week, I can go to AppSumo probably up to 10 to 20 times across a week, right? I'm checking different software, I'm clicking on different pages, right? So that's a lot. 3.4 million. That's a lot. So they're popular. The site that have 3.4 million visits in a month. It's not a small site. It's not a small site, right? Okay. So we've been able to establish that. Next thing is, what are AppSumo primary revenue streams? I talked about it here. Same question. What are AppSumo primary revenue streams? AppSumo original plus membership, other creators. So we talked about how much revenue does AppSumo make annually. They make about $80 million in a year. So that's based on the 2023 income report. That's the one I've seen. Revenue is something that it's sometimes really hard to lay hands on it. How does AppSumo partner with software companies? Sometimes with AppSumo partnering on with software companies, there are two ways. One is you can go there and list on your software directly on AppSumo, and then other times AppSumo will reach out to you. Like the two things, you can list ebooks, PDF templates, software, online courses, tickets on AppSumo. Now this one is not refundable because of course it's an ebook and you downloaded it and you realize that the ebook does not make sense. You can't refund it because you still get access to the ebook, right? Unlike software that will just revoke your access. So you can list it. And then sometimes AppSumo go out of their way. They'll reach out to some really good softwares and tell them to come to AppSumo and list on AppSumo, and then they get promotion. There are a lot of other software companies that talk about how much they've made. Like for example, now this one, from 169 customers to 8,266 in 28 days. Half Phrase built the biggest AppSumo launch ever. See? And they made it up to $800,000. AppSumo nearly 800,000 revenue, added over 8,000 customers. That's a lot. If you have $800,000 in revenue in your business to fund your business, like imagine the things you could do, right? So that's one of the reasons why creators go, because you get this revenue funding. And the only thing you have to do is you don't have to share equity in your software company. What you just simply do is give each of the member lifetime access to use the software, and that's all. So whether you make crazy amount of revenue and all that, those people aren't asking for anything. You just want to be able to use the software, and that's it. This service, what percentage of revenue do creators earn from AppSumo? This I talked about it. 30% if the if you list the software, 30% will go to AppSumo, right? If they are the one that get the customer to buy, right? But if you list a software on AppSumo and you promote it to your audience and say, oh, we have AppSumo deal, you can go and buy it, and you give them a link and they click on it, you get 90%, 95% revenue as the creator, while AppSumo get 5%. I talked about that earlier on. So how has AppSumo's revenue grown over years? Of course, AppSumo revenue has been growing. Their users has been growing. Stock on users have been growing, and yeah. But now, what are the most successful products on AppSumo? Zapier, Zapier was one time a deal on AppSumo, right? So they were listed, and there are really other. There's deposit photos, there's Okoya, there are other softwares and deals that have been listed on AppSumo, right? I'm trying to play this video probably. Let me see. So Zapier is one of the really popular one they talk about. Then there's a deposit photos, Vista Create, and other softwares too. But Zapier is really a popular one that we did really, really well on the platform. Now, we talk about how AppSumo lifetime did model work. Well, one of the good things about AppSumo is that when you buy AppSumo, there's a 12 months we got your back guarantee. What that simply means is that if within 12 months the software closes, shuts down, you get access, you get a refund. Yeah, you get a refund. So how does AppSumo ensure the quality of products? I think in a way they vet it. They also try to get the details of the company users behind people behind the company, and also they sign contracts with the these companies for a 12 month guarantee. Right. So like if I buy AppSumo deal within 12 months, if the deal shuts down, um I get my money back refunded. Right. I think it has credit or reward, but I don't know, but you get it back in your account. And yeah. Now, of course, AppSumo cannot ensure that, software companies are like businesses too. There's no guarantee that the business will do successfully well, but once in a while, some of them go on to do well. So for refunds and all that, AppSumo gives refund for within 60 days of purchase, right? And it's AppSumo Place is a place where you can sell and get deals, can sell and get revenue to quickly bootstrap your business. Now, if you're a software AppSumo, you know someone who or AppSumo deal that you bought or probably, yeah, a past AppSumo products, let me know in the comment section. Or if you have been a creator that have listed stuff on AppSumo and it's worked for you, let me know. And I would love to like have different creators on videos talking about how much they made and how AppSumo really worked out for them, right? Yeah, I think that would be more practical. If you'd be interested in that stuff, let me know and I'll probably go out of my way to reach out to creators. That's that for now. Um, Subscribe if you like content like this. My name is Wisdom. Until next time.